Hi guys, we finally got our Homechef box today. I'm super excited about this. I've been waiting for like 2 weeks. This is the outside. Everything keeps cool with like a bunch of, we'll see. Well, I'll show you. There's like a bunch of ice packs in here. We're gonna unbox. I have my brother this time being able to hold the camera for me, so I'm not holding it myself. He's finally back. He hasn't been in one of my videos in a while. So this is how it looks on the inside. Got a little open meat for delicious deals. Oh, some recipes for the stuff we have. Got a couple ice packs. Let me just put this stuff over here. Just quality ingredients below. I was really surprised. I was wondering how they're going to keep everything cold. Everything in here is really cold. That was one thing that worried me. Oh, so I guess each meal comes in its own bag. And this one is for, it looks like something is leaking, but I can't tell. So this is for the pasta one we have. You can watch me put it over there too. I'm not really sure. We have spinach. I'm not sure what this one goes in yet, but I'll look at the recipes and find it out. And it's still really cold and crisp. Good quality. I've never had a box like prepped food before, so I'm super excited about this. I like to cook home a lot. So, oh, this is what we're making today. So this is the burgers. Jalapeno popper burgers. It comes with some buns. And we'll open this one later and see everything that comes inside. I just wanted to show you guys the whole box first. We'll keep this in our hair, because we're going to be using that. Oops. And then there is this one, which is for the barbacoa tacos. And I was wondering why there wasn't any meat in these, but I think the meat is actually separate. I was like, wait, do I have to buy my own meat? But no, it's down here underneath this. Oh, we have some nice quality looking steak. Look at that.
Is it frozen?
It's not frozen, but it is really cold. So it's still up to temp, but look at that quality. Oh my God. That looks like a nice steak you probably pay a lot of money for at the store. And then that's the ground beef that we're gonna be using as well. It's pretty lean. You don't want it to be too lean for a burger, so it's perfect. Alright, so we got everything put away, then we got everything we need for this meal. We're gonna do the jalapeno popper burgers, and that was from, everyone else chose that. I put a poll on Twitter, Facebook, and the overall thing that won out of all the recipes was the jalapeno burger, so that's what people want to see. And it actually sounds really good. So we have the beef. We're gonna open and see what they got. We have two fancy looking buns. These are crunchy jalapenos. They're gonna go on top of the burgers. We got some cheese. I might add some more because I love cheese. Oh, I have cheese in the fridge. That might be enough though. Got cilantro. All right. Oh wow, we have chipotle aioli mayonnaise, which I guess I'll try it because I gotta try the whole recipe, right? I'm not very big on chipotle, so, or chipotle seasoning or sauce. And there is a chili and Cuban rub. I'm not sure what we're gonna use that for, but we'll find out. And a jalapeno. I'm surprised there's no cream cheese in this because it's a jalapeno popper. Then we have two russet potatoes. So we're gonna start with making the patties. We're gonna make, we have to find jalapenos. How spicy do you like your jalapenos? Do you like spicy, Steve? We could cut out do you want the seeds in there?
No, take the seeds out.
Okay. So we're gonna, I need a new cutting board. Don't mind it, it's clean, I promise. It's just really old. And we're gonna cut up the cilantro and oh, first we're supposed to make the fries. Sorry, let me follow the directions. I'm really bad at recipes because I like to freehand things. All right, we're gonna wash the potatoes. This is my vegetable cleaning sponge. You want to make sure you scrub it well to get all that dirt off. I thought it was sweet potatoes, but I love regular potatoes, so it doesn't matter to me. Potato's a potato. And we're going to cut these pretty thin because I want them to get crunchier and not take forever to cook. Alright, and then we're going to cut these. I'm going to keep the skin on because it's healthy. That might even be a little thicker. If you want, you can go a little thinner. Oops. One more. Alright, so let me show you. It's about like that. And they'll cook a lot better than if you do big wedges.
And you want to soak them in water too.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I'm not sure. I haven't already.
That's
Cut
what you usually do.
potatoes. No, this says place them in a mixing bowl and toss them with olive oil and seasoning rub. Oh, so the cucumber and chili rub is gonna go on the potatoes.
The potato wedges?
Yeah. These.
Oh yeah.
And their seasoned fries would sound even more yummy. All right, so we're gonna put the potatoes in a bowl. It says to mix it with a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of salt. And we're gonna also do, okay, we're gonna do seasoning rub. We got some potatoes in there. Some olive oil. I'm just gonna eyeball. Like I said, I don't like to measure too much. Luckily, this stuff is perfect for people who don't like to measure because everything is already measured out for you. This seems like a lot of rub, but I'm gonna trust them because they know how to proportion and I don't. It still says to add a little bit of salt. I'm out of sea salt, so I'm just gonna use my regular salt. I just put it in my hand and I do it like that so I don't over season it. Oh, you can definitely smell the chili in here. So now we're gonna mix them around. I washed my hands, so trust me, always make sure your hands are clean while you're cooking. It smells so good. Oh my god. It's like chili. And then we have our baking sheet ready, and we have our oven preheating to 450, which it says on the recipe. All right, I think that's pretty coated enough. So we're gonna take these and put them onto the baking sheet. I normally would line it with foil, but I'm not prepared for this, so I don't have foil. So the pan is fully clean. It may not look clean, but I promise it is. It's just an older. I'm gonna space them a little bit because we want them to get crunchy, or at least I do. If you like softer potatoes, that's on you. We like crunchy potatoes. Right, Stevie?
Exactly.
All right. And I'm surprised with how many French fries came out of this 2 potatoes. For some reason, I thought it wasn't gonna be enough, but there's definitely enough. Use whatever kind of baking pan you have. No need to be fancy. All right, so that is our potatoes. All right, so now we have step 2, which is prepare the ingredients. Mince the cilantro and stem the jalapeno, half it and mince it. So we're taking the stem off. We're gonna cut it in half. This smells so fresh. Since my brother doesn't like spicy, I'm gonna go ahead and vein it. Veining it is this part right here. So I'm just gonna, you can use a knife. I'm just gonna go with my finger, like that, so much easier. And I'm gonna just shake the seeds off.
You can keep some seeds, it's fine.
Some seeds. We're gonna keep some because I like spicy. See how easy that was? Oh, that one had a lot. That's where all the seeds were. Good thing I took that one off.
Okay.
All right, now we're gonna dice them. I'm gonna dice them pretty small. You hear how crunchy that is? That's how fresh these are. And then we have the big bowl. I'm just gonna put everything into this big bowl we're gonna mix the meat into. Try to make sure your fingers are tucked as much as possible so you don't cut your fingers. I've only had one accident with a knife before, but it was pretty bad, so. All right.
There's nothing in the oven, right?
Nope.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and since this is all going into the same recipe, I'm not going to rinse the cutting board because it's all going into the same thing, so what's the point? If that was 2 different items or or if you used raw meat, then definitely wash your cutting board. I think it just says to cut the cilantro, so we're gonna use all of it. First, I'm gonna cut the stems off though.
Yep.
Alright, so I just like to take it, if you can, and bunch it like this. It makes it a lot easier to chop it. Oh, I was gonna just get it all over here. It smells so fresh. When I was little, I didn't like cilantro, but I definitely grew to love it. I always recommend that if you didn't like something when you were a kid, to always try it again when you get older, because you never know what to, like, things, your taste buds change as you grow. Alright, so that's pretty finely chopped. We're going to take it and put it into our bowl with the jalapenos. Alright, I'm going to rinse my knife off real quick. Move this into the side. So we have the beef. It's 10 ounces, already pre-portioned for you for 2 burgers. Alright. And I'm old-fashioned. My mom always told me to mix with your hands. Tastes better that way. Put the love into it. I wonder if there's any seasonings. Hold on, let me read the recipe. We are going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. If it was me, I would be adding some garlic salt and some onion salt, or onion powder, but I'm going off of their recipe. We're going to follow the way they do it. So we mixed in the jalapenos and the cilantro. I'm washed my hands and I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to it. My hands are wet. That was like a teaspoon of salt. God, my hands are wet. And then we're going to put some pepper, some ground black pepper. Just a pinch. Alright, we're going to mix it again one more time. You can definitely tell the meat is lean. Am I supposed to add cheese into this or no? No.
The cheese is on top.
Alright. So the only thing making this a jalapeno popper burger basically is just the jalapenos. Alright, now I'm going to show you guys how to form the burgers. I'm going to try to separate this equally in half. Alright, so we're just going to form the burgers. I'm going to start with this circle. I think I should have chopped the jalapenos a little smaller, so if you guys do this, make them a little smaller because it's harder to keep them in the meat like this. So we're going to pat them down. And then a trick I learned is if you push in the middle a little bit, when it's cooking it'll raise and it kind of indicates when you should flip it.
Real quick.
And that's the patty. We're going to toast the buns. Just for about 1 to 2 minutes.
Is it? Made over?
That one is better.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Have a great time, okay? You too.
If you're not sizzling with that, it's not hot enough.
No.
Alright, and we're going to let those sear for about 4 to 6 minutes, each per side. After we flip the patties, we're going to cover them.
There you go.
Alright guys. Nice and crispy. Now we're going to add some cheese to it. Shit. We literally... I'm making a mess.
Okay.
Alright, so we have our chipotle aioli. Aioli. The bottom one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna put it on there and I'll rub it around with a knife. Smells pretty good.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. Oh, yo, that was a good pieceful. Oh, they smell bomb. Show Miriam. My actual clumsy.
I wonder why he's calling you.
Alright, we're gonna plate these fries. Look how good that burger looks.
Go.
Alright guys, so this is the true test. Let's see how it tastes. It does look really fancy. I definitely would imagine getting this at a restaurant. Honestly, definitely worth it. Every piece of that is really good. And it took us less than 25 minutes to make, maybe 30. This is something you could easily pay $15 for at a restaurant. Let's try the fries. It's not spicy at all, it's all flavor. The chili wrap on these fries are amazing. They could be a little crunchier, but they're definitely really good. I'm just used to fried fries, but baked fries are definitely better for you. I'll definitely recommend this and probably get this box again. So I'm gonna rate it a 9 out of 10, only because nothing is a 10 out of 10. Alright guys, thank you for watching. That was my unboxing Homechef video, and we'll see you guys again soon. Like and subscribe.